Hello everyone, Russ of Aquarium Pets here. This is with an unboxing from Biolyves Bioactive Supplies. They contacted me and asked if they could send me a product to try out, and I was pretty interested in it. So here it is. I'm going to give it a go. And I bet you can guess what it is now that you see it. This is some bioactive Isopod substrate specifically. Here's the ingredient list: rotting hardwood, compost, sphagnum moss, worm castings, bat guano, charcoal, flake soil, hardwood chips, oak leaves, calcium carbonate, and perlite. Some pretty key ingredients there. Of course, flake soil and rotting hardwood have a lot of nutrition for isopods, as well as leaves and so on. And a lot of things to help keep it a little bit more friable and aerated, like sphagnum moss and charcoal. Looks like some really good ingredients here. So we're going to try it out. Let's put it into an enclosure or two and get ready to put something in it. Oh no, should probably get the second bag out. Looks like there's 2 bags of it here, and there's also some things down here. Here's the contact information: biolives.com, the email, and then on Facebook too. Cool. Biolyves. Oh, and some acorn hides. Cool. I like to use these for my isopods, especially the smaller ones. They seem to really like to hang out in these. So fantastic. Thank you so much for sending these. Let's set up an enclosure. And I know which ones are going into this enclosure. This enclosure was fairly inexpertly drilled by me when I was just figuring out how to drill acrylic enclosures. But it works, it's functional, and it also allows me to see what's going on pretty well. So we'll use it. I like to make for a mossy area on one side there without really any substrate. Looks like about 1.5 inches or so of the substrate there. And then here's a nice mossy patch. I'm going to put some dry leaves on this side. But those aren't the only leaves I'm going to put in there. These leaves have been kind of decomposing in my shed for, well, a couple months. They're kind of slimy and changing colors, and they smell funky, and that's what you want. You want some of that. That is a lot more nutritious than the dry leaves. These aren't quite as old and funky as I would like them to be, but this is the batch that I've got right now, and it's, you know, they're coming along, so I think they'll be fine. Like I said, they're slimy and they're smelling funky, and those are good signs. Now I'm going to put a shell dish in this corner, the dry end, where I can put some food. And now for hides. Got a couple of pieces of concave cork bark I'm going to put in there. Let's see if I can put one piece a little closer to the wet end and another piece closer to the dry end, to figure out what's going to work best here. Maybe something like that. We'll see how that goes. Pick up some of these leaves that fell down, but I wanted to use some of these too. Just kind of spread those around a little bit. Give the isopods some additional hiding opportunities. There. And of course I'm going to add some springtails. There we go. Now you can see the springtails starting to run around and do their thing. So that is now just about ready. Here is another enclosure that I drilled myself. I'm going to put just a touch more in there. I lost a little bit. No harm done, no. Can fix that. Have to. Don't want to waste it. About like that. That looks good. Let's add some moss to this one. There we go. And some dry leaf litter. I'm going to crush this one up a little bit because we don't have quite as much height with this one. Okay. Again, some of the more decomposed leaf litter that has a very interesting aroma to it. It should give the isopods some lovely bacteria to snack on. A couple of hides. Maybe that one. There we go. Something like that. I have a little 3D printed feeding dish that I'll put in there as well. Let's see what's going to fit. I have to play with that a bit more. Well, let's try that. Add a couple of these acorn hides. And good to go. This would only be for a small colony for a fairly short time, but I could put say a 10 or a 12 count in here of many of the small to medium isopods, let it go for a month or two, and then move them on to something bigger. So this time I'm inoculating it with some moss from an established rubber ducky colony. It has a lot of springtails in it. So that'll also help give it a head start, microbiologically and microfaunally. And now this one's ready for isopods too. Thanks for watching today. Thanks to Biolyves for sending this out. I'll put links in the description so you can check out Biolyves. And of course you saw the card earlier, so you know the contact information from there as well. And I'm excited to get some isopods into these two enclosures and try this Biolyves Bioactive Substrate out. And thanks for watching today. I post videos on Fridays with live streams on Wednesdays, all about aquarium and vivarium pets. Please feel free to share, rate, comment, and if you haven't already,
subscribe.
And then tap the bell for all notifications so you don't miss my next video.